Hello, my name is Dallas, and I'm back with more Horizon Zero Dawn, and I'm about to work my way through Maker's End. I've gotten pretty far through the camp so far, so now I'm just trying to get the last leg of the way. And there's also an ancient, the last ancient that's on the way, and that sounds angry.
An explosion.
Don't have enough rich wood to craft what I need. That's no good. There's the ancient debris I need, so I'm all done with those now. There we go. Let me just check out my inventory and see if there's anything I can drop that I don't need. Probably don't. Yeah, I don't need that. I don't know what to use tiny meat for. I don't need fast travel packs anymore. Okay. I probably had no real reason to do that. I just kind of wanted to grab the stuff there.
Another explosion.
All weapons operational. Time to get it.
Did I just...
And be quick about it. No daydreaming. Stop working.
I've disabled his focus.
back.
Blasting out.
That scene, yeah, I'm just gonna see if I can get the cutscene. Hopefully I don't have to like load up a quick save, because that seemed important. If I do have to load up a quick save, then I'll just pause it and start up where I left off. I think that's the first time I've ever had that happen.
Time to get it moving and be quick about it. No daydreaming. Soon this demon will be up and running.
Okay, yeah, I have to quick save load, so I'll be right back. Okay, I think I'm back now.
Rotate turret! And fire! All weapons operational. Time to get it moving and be quick about it. No daydreaming. Soon this demon will be up and
I
running.
actually want to
Another
blaster.
Has to be one of the dead bringers over
Focus. It stopped working.
I've disabled his focus.
I'll handle it. Steam's blasting out. I wonder if those are weak points.
I'm guessing I need to take out the little guys first, and then I can just focus on the big guy, because he doesn't seem too hard. It just seems like he has a lot of parts, but pretty much all of them can just easily get destroyed without much effort. Probably need those.
Has to be one of the Deathbringers
Owen
Owen talked about.
That's probably a big thing.
Fitting name. I'll never get into that tower. Unless I destroy that thing first.
better not kill him.
Focus. It's top work.
I perceive disfocus. This is objective.
I'll handle it. Steam's blasting out. I wonder if those are weak points.
Ow. Why are you doing this? That's not right.
She's still here.
Okay, almost got it.
That hurt it.
There's one more guy over there. Correct, so the traps that didn't use. And that's the last one, I think.
Did it. Those things pack a punch. All right. That Eclipse officer had a focus. Let's see what's in it.
I'll do that last. Oh, all the metal shards, though. Oh wait, that's my total amount. Well, it's still a lot. At least I think it's a lot. I'm not really sure what the measure for a lot is in this game. I kind of forgot what the prices for everything's were because it's been so long since I bought anything. Ow. Modifications are full. I could probably get rid of some modifications really quick. I don't remember what ones he had, which is kind of a downside. Two resist freezes. There we go. Any potions? Nope, didn't get any potions.
Let's see what you have to say. What is this?
The entity lives. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
What the hell was that? Hades? Hey!
Okay.
Mysterious stranger, did you see that? No answer, huh? Figures. Things just keep getting stranger. I need to find a way inside the tower. Looks tight, but I can squeeze through.
Hold for identiscan.
One of these again.
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. Please step inside.
Dr. Sobek, you are 355,510 days overdue for your meeting with Mr. Faro. Please proceed to the 35th floor.
Wait. 350,000. That's hundreds of years ago. What's going on?
Now that it's been a while since I've been.
The protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, quantum encryption, black quartz stuff, way beyond military grade. That's what you demanded. So that's what we delivered.
You don't code something you can't crack. All we need is a backdoor. Upload the latest service pack update and the problem goes away.
You specifically forbade us from leaving anything resembling a backdoor in code. Every protocol to Black Quartz standard. Your words. Look, if you need me to fudge some projections, it's nothing we haven't done before.
I don't need fudged projections. I need a way to reassert control over the Heart's Timor swarm.
I don't know what to tell you, Ted. You're asking the impossible.
So, codes. They needed codes of some kind to control the machines. But they got out of control. Sounds bad.
Okay, where did I come in at? Was it there? I think it was. Is there anything in here? I don't see anything. Okay, I'll just keep heading along down the pathway then. I want to make sure I explore just to make sure I don't miss anything important. So it'd be a pain if I had to come back here for something. Surprisingly few like data logs or anything, though. I've only found that one. What is that? Just random supplies. Nothing else in this room. Did I come through here yet? I don't think so. Maybe I did. Maybe I'm just going backwards. Yeah, I think I did.
A Deathbringer. Or a statue of one, anyway. A machine built to kill. And they honored it?
Welcome to Faro Automated Solutions, where all the problems of tomorrow are being solved today. With over 25,000 human employees based in nations and corporate holdings across the globe, Faro leads the world in every sector of self-sustaining, fully automated technology. From revolutionary consumer products close to home, like the Faro Focus, to the dynamic chariot line of peacekeeping robots halting bloodshed in conflict zones across the globe, Faro remains committed to making the future smarter, brighter, safer, and always surprising. Faro Automated Solutions. For every problem of life, a smart solution.
So they made the Focus. 25,000 people? That's bigger than a tribe. So they made machines and devices. I guess those things were common in their world.
Let's check this one now. It's one that I would have to read and I'm not too interested in. Could that look like a ladder there? But I guess it's not.
What was this place? What were they doing here?
It was a corporation. A group of people not unlike a tribe. And they made machines.
Yeah, go on.
I've uploaded some data files to your focus. They'll help you understand.
Still got a ton of data point left by the look of it. I don't really want to read through all 52 of them, but there was another one here.
Now I know this must seem like a bizarre change in direction. We're Faro Automated Solutions, right? #1 robotics firm in the world. Why would we clear our production slate to fabricate human-operated vehicles and weapon systems, the relics of the past? All I can say at this juncture is... trust me, we will be exploiting a massive, growth opportunity by retooling and reallocating capacity according to my plan. So I will need revised projections of mass fabrication velocity across every pipeline within 36 hours.
So they were making machines. Then they stopped to make other kinds of weapons. Why?
Doesn't look like I can get through any of those doors. Another supply crate. Ooh, I need that potion. Oh, that's a health boost, but that's not a healing one. My bad.
The air. There's no smell to it. Not even old death. Nothing natural.
What's over here? Another supply crate. I don't see any more logs or data logs here, so I guess there's nothing else. There's a tiny crack there. Ooh, there's one.
Another cave-in. But I could get through.
Oh, good.
Looks like I can climb here.
I think that's how I get back out, which I do not want right now. Let me just go this way.
I bet I can use that as a ramp to get back up.
Just look around first. I'm not entirely sure where
Welcome to Faro Automated Solutions, where all the...
Was that the one that I already had?
Welcome to Faro Automated Solutions.
I'm kind of confused as to where I am right now, but I guess it means it wants me to go back up is what it's telling me. I'm just not sure if I've actually been over to that area yet, or if it's just... or if it's a new area that I should explore. Okay, so where does it want me to go from here? I think up here. There we go. Almost missed that pole. something up there. A supply crate. I don't know how to get to it though. That looks to be the way it wants me to go. Still want to look around. Still not really sure where I am.
The BOR-7 Horus. Imagine your complete engagement.
Okay, I guess I was supposed to wait there for that. Kinda wish it would.
The BOR-7 Horus. Imagine your complete engagement ecosystem comprehensively managed by a high-speed learning machine network. Whether your need is to replace battlefield losses or intensify force projection, the Horus's onboard manufacturing capabilities mean you'll never get stuck waiting for the next arms delivered. Simply redefine your force parameters, and the Horus will fabricate additional units to fill the ranks for an affordable per-unit licensing fee. Meanwhile, the biomass conversion systems of other Chariot line models allow them to keep the Horus fueled, repaired, and ready, extending its operational tolerances beyond that of any competing Titan-class platform. That's the Horus advantage. Always regulating, always ready. The future of automated warfare made real today.
The Metal Devil. So these were Faro machines too. Manufacturing capabilities. They can make more of themselves. Then how would you ever stop them?
I'm thinking that first one that I activated was another one that I needed to wait around for in order to get a data point. That looked like a health potion. Finally I can get rid of the red all over my screen. I probably should have saved one, but oh well. Oh, that's not a data point, it's just kind of a graphics. There was one though, okay.
So people were angry at Faro, at the corporation. They blamed this place for something. Something bad.
I think I need to go up now.
Looks like the way up. What's left of it. Gonna be a long way up. Frozen metal most of the way. Not making this easy, Dr. Sobek. If plants can find a way to hang on up here, guess I can too.
Do I need to go in here? Is this where it wants me to go, or...? It looked like there was an alternate path there that I wanted to check out if that was the case. I'm not sure which one I want to go to. I'll go to the lower floor first because it wants me to go, I think it was to the 37th floor or something like that, so I assume it's higher up and not over here. Unless both ways lead me there, but I feel like they would include a second path, meaning there's something else hidden here.
Cold. Can't let myself stiffen up.
Crisis that began when they engaged in unauthorized offensive operations against robots and human personnel of the Hearts Timor Energy Combine. Now, I wish that I could relate that the crisis has been exaggerated, but it's not. The peacekeepers have not responded to stand-down codes, and by all signs, they appear to be replicating at a precipitous rate. Now, what I can promise, can absolutely assure you, is that I am already devoting every possible resource towards reaching a speedy conclusion to this issue. So when you hear the bad talk about us against this company in the days, maybe weeks to come, just bear in mind that we will get past this. And a day's coming when none of this will matter.
Peacekeepers. That's what they called their machines. They were built for war, not peace.
Still not entirely sure if this is the right or the wrong way to go. Okay, I'm back at the elevator section, so I guess that means that I was supposed to go that way if I wanted the data points. I guess it wasn't really required to go that way, but it's probably better for the lore aspect. Just switching over to items so I don't accidentally use something randomly. I always get the feeling like they're missing a bunch of stuff, but I also have no idea what it would be. Like, I came from in there, but it almost looks like I can get up to the layer up here, but there just doesn't seem to be a good foothold. I'm also not really sure what these ledges are. Like, it looks like I can drop down, but it looks like only death is below. Almost to where it wants me to go, though. Another supply box there, I think. Well, I can actually get a preview of some of the stuff coming out. That's where it wanted me to go. Might as well grab that supply crate that I saw.
No room.
One. Text mail. Looks like I could have actually just climbed all the way up here if I had been really determined, but I kind of took a roundabout way.
A way up. All it takes is a few good handholds. All right, made it. Wonder what we'll find.
Data is being erased from this device. Do you wish to deploy alpha privileges to recover purged data?
Oh yes, I believe I do.
A file has been recovered.
Elizabeth, good to, it's been years.
Where's your legal team, Ted?
No need. I dropped all 18 lawsuits the
I have to
moment
leave
you
something
landed.
else behind.
I assume your daddy confirms this.
All right, this promises to be interesting.
Perhaps we could have lunch brought in. You know, get reacquainted.
I know you, Ted. You screwed something up, something big, or you wouldn't have eaten the crow necessary to get me here. So spit it out.
There's a glitch in the chariot line.
Your killer robots?
Peacekeepers, yes, those.
So shut them down.
Obviously, Liz, we would, if we could. They're not responding.
Are you telling me a swarm has gone rogue, Ted?
It's worse than that.
Show me the data then. And I'll take that lunch. Alone. Ted Faro brought Elizabeth Sobek here, but they hated each other.
Another file has been recovered.
This isn't a glitch. It's a catastrophe.
Fully aware. It's bad.
Bad?
Jesus, Liz.
It's not bad, Ted. It's apocalyptic. You built a line of killer robots
Peacekeepers.
that consume biomass as fuel,
In emergencies.
and you made them capable of self-replication.
Limited, self-manufacture, controlled.
Not anymore. The glitch severed chain of command. The only nation this swarm answers to now is itself.
You think I did?
Everything else is just food. And at the rate it's replicating, Ted, it will strip the Earth bare in 15 months. We're not talking fall of civilization. We're talking extinction.
I get it, Liz. So how do I stop it while it's contained?
It's not contained. It can't be.
You know what I mean.
Right. Before the truth gets out, you mean?
Liz, I will do anything you say. Keep working it, and whatever you recommend, I'll do.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Ted. The Faro robots threatened all life on Earth. But somehow she defeated them. The world of the old ones fell, but life went on, or we wouldn't be here.
The final file has been recovered.
Project Zero Dawn. Jesus, Liz. There has to be another way.
If there were a nicer way to fix your mess, I would have proposed it.
But this? This? When I asked you to find a cure, I didn't expect it to be worse than the disease.
It's not, Ted. It may be grim, but it's our only chance. Now sign the proposal.
Sign it? I can't sign that.
Yes, you can.
That? Liz, I cannot in good conscience sign that.
You've got a choice, Ted.
I know.
I'm speaking to you from a VTOL en route to U.S. Robot Command. In 15 minutes, I meet with General Harris and the rest of the Joint Chiefs.
What? Are you crazy?
Now your choice is what I tell them. Sign, and I'll tell them the wealthiest corporation on Earth has guaranteed the funds necessary to build Zero Dawn. Exactly as I've designed it. Or don't sign, and I will make sure they and everyone else on this planet knows the real cause of the glitch.
Jesus, Liz. You don't have to threaten me. I'll sign.
Look on the bright side, Ted. From here on out, you get to do what you've always been good at. Footing the bill while others get their hands dirty.
God forgive me.
What made her solution so terrible? What did she do to stop the robots?
Executive access detected. Express lift opened.
This doesn't add up. Sobek couldn't have been my mother. She lived ages ago. All this searching, and I'm still no closer.
That's your reaction to everything you've just learned? To whine like a spoiled child?
You should really try talking that way to me face to face.
As you wish. Do you really have no idea how monumental are the discoveries you just made, Aloy? I expected more of you.
So, you have a face. Got a name to go with it?
Of all the questions you could ask right now, that's the one you choose. I've spent decades searching the ruins of the old ones, trying to solve the mystery of what happened to them. For years, I've suspected that Faro robots destroyed their civilization, but I could never confirm it. And in minutes, you uncover more ancient knowledge than I have in a lifetime, and what you want to know is my name. Silence. That's my name. Now, why don't you try asking another question? Something less trivial.
All right, Silence. You've made your point. I came to these ruins hoping to learn more about this Elizabeth Sobek. And I have, but I still don't understand my connection to her. Or why the Eclipse is trying to kill me. Or who Hades is. No answers, just one question after another.
Exactly. Which is why it's time to expand your frame of inquiry. Only then will you see just how big your problems really are.
What exactly are you talking about?
You've chased a personal riddle into a crowd of larger mysteries. The common thread is your connection to Elizabeth Sobek.
But what is that connection? She couldn't have been my mother if she lived centuries ago.
We don't know the connection yet. The only way to find out is to keep going, to keep making discoveries. Thanks to you, we've only just now learned that Faro robots once threatened to end life on Earth.
But it didn't happen. The Old One's civilization was destroyed, but life was saved.
Obviously. So, what did Elizabeth do? How did she stop the robots before all was lost?
What was Project Zero Dawn?
Exactly the question. Now, are you ready to go get the answer?
Of course I am.
Then why are you still standing here?
Not so fast, Silence. You've got some explaining to do.
I've told you quite enough. If you still got questions, be quick about it and stop wasting my time.
You've been using my focus to spy on me. How's that possible?
Every focus emits a signal, a voice that only other focuses can hear. I know how to string those voices together, how to make them talk to each other, to communicate, even over vast distances.
How do you learn to do that?
Years of study and experimentation. In principle, it's not so different from how you override machines. I override focuses.
And you can spy through other Eclipse's focuses too.
Usually. All I'll say is that overriding the connections is complicated. Now, if that's enough talking, be on your way.
Oh no. I'm just getting started. You've been getting a free ride on my focus, risking nothing while I risk everything. All I have to do is take this thing off my head, and you'll be blind, deaf, and dumb. So quit complaining and answer my questions.
Very well. Proceed.
So far as I can tell, the Eclipse are just following orders. It's Hades who wants me dead. Who is he?
I don't know. The Eclipse describe him as a buried shadow, some kind of devil.
That thing that spoke to me outside, that made that focus explode. That was Hades? It didn't seem like a person or a machine. More like a phantom. With a terrible voice.
All that's certain is that he wants you dead.
Because of my connection to Elizabeth. Has to be.
Hades is using the Eclipse to resurrect Faro robots.
But if Elizabeth found a way to stop them centuries ago, If she made special weapons, maybe Hades is worried I'll do the same thing.
In some of the ancient data I've recovered, there are hints of so-called super weapons being developed. Maybe to stop the robots, the civilization of the old ones had to destroy itself.
You said you've known for some time that Faro war machines destroyed the civilization of the old ones.
The evidence pointed that way. But until now, I never knew the full scope of their danger. That they could process organic matter into fuel, or that the Horus class could manufacture more robots. Like a cauldron on legs.
But the robots we've seen so far, the Corruptors and Deathbringers, they don't do those things.
Not yet, anyway. So far, we haven't encountered any that are undamaged. At full power, who knows what they're capable of?
Who are you, Silence? And what are your intentions?
You really need to make this personal? I'm a lone wanderer who left his tribe behind a long time ago. An explorer of forbidden places, a searcher of lost knowledge. Exactly as I said.
Why do you know so much about the Eclipse?
I happen to know a lot about a lot of things. If what you're really asking is whether I work for the Eclipse or anyone else, I don't. I am nothing if not independent.
Is there any chance that Elizabeth Sobek could still be alive somehow?
It's highly unlikely, but not impossible. Some of the ancient data I've recovered includes mentions of life extension techniques. Pharmaceuticals, mostly, an ancient word for medicine. But some were still trying to perfect ways of freezing and unfreezing people.
Freezing and unfreezing people?
Cryogenics, they called it. But there were problems with it. Given Elizabeth's technological acumen, I can't definitively rule out that she found a way to make herself immortal. But this is speculation. Wasting time.
Elizabeth told Ted Faro she was headed for a place called U.S. Robot Command to tell people about Zero Dawn.
The place still exists as a ruin. The Asaram call it the Grave Horde.
Grave Horde? Cheery name.
You'll find it in the Eastern Mountains, buried under the tangled coils of a metal devil, or a BOR-7 Horus, rather, as we're learning to call them. I'll contact you when you get there.
I can't wait. Someday we'll meet in person, and your manners had better be
Don't think I
improved.
want to do the rap.
Well, getting down will be a lot faster than getting up here, at least. U.S. Robot Command next. To learn the secrets of Zero Dawn.
So what is up here is my question now. So the down is the way out, so that means there has to be something up, since there's an option. Ooh, the power cell.
Good. Another power cell. If I find more, I should be able to get to that ancient alien.
Okay, so now I just gotta head down, because I think I got everything that I can get here, unless I missed a couple data points. But if that's the case, then there's not really much that I can do, because I don't really want to spend all my time exploring for something that may or may not be here. And I don't really feel like looking it up. Once I'm out, then I'll probably end it there. Then I don't really have much to do outside of main quest, I think. Depending on where it is. Let me actually check. That'd probably be a good thing to do.
Stopping. I can stop squinting against the white.
Oh, I was gonna check the map, but I didn't really sure how to zoom out from floors, or if it's something where I have to figure out which floor is the outside. Okay, where am I looks like outside. Yep, okay. So let me just check where I have to go next. I haven't been there yet, I don't think. I forgot I have to talk to Nil for separate quests since I finished all the bandit camps, and it'll take me by a corrupted zone, so... There's a hunter's lodge there too that I can go to, so I got quite a bit of stuff that I can do on the way to the next quest. But all that being said, it's been quite a while, so I think I'm going to end it there, so thank